So, gucken wir doch mal erstmal in Sun Kapitel 1, ob da das Ganze aktivierbar ist. Nicht so viel Zeit muss sein. Und danke für den Like und Retweet, 19. Falls du hier am Lurken sein solltest. Yay. Delay. Na, so viel Delay aber auch nicht, ey. Nee, aber an für sich ist natürlich schön, dass du dir Storyplots merken kannst. Weil, ja, ich sag mal so, ich merke mir meistens auch eher den Inhalt als die Details drumrum. Zum Beispiel weiß ich oft nicht, ob ich etwas in Englisch oder Deutsch gehört oder gesehen habe. Auch nicht, ob es Japanisch war und ich es dann halt mit Untertiteln gelesen habe. Ich merke mir halt eher, was da passiert ist, als halt zum Beispiel, ich habe mir auf Japanisch mit Untertiteln das und das angesehen und das geht so. Nee, ich weiß nur, okay, das geht so. Von daher, finde ich in Ordnung so. Aber es wird definitiv demnächst, denke ich mal, Art-Streams geben. Weil ich habe jetzt 12 Wochen, um eine ganze Menge an 3D-Kram zu machen. Da muss ich selber ein bisschen schauen. So, wir müssen theoretisch zurückgehen. Statt auf der Karte. Wenn ich schaffe. So. Da müsste irgendwo eine Quest sein. Touchstone, ich liebe sie. Nicht. So, da ist einer. Jetzt wird er aus irgendeinem Grund erklärt, wie eine Hidden Story funktioniert, obwohl wir schon ein paar freigeschaltet haben. When you use the map to proceed through the cage, you may encounter hidden stories along the way by interacting with... Ja, genau, kennen wir doch schon. Complete Quest 10 von Sun 1 und Floor 10 von The Dynast Memories mit Saryu. Sollten wir hinkriegen. Quest 10. Eine Schwierigkeit stand da nicht, ne? Ich glaube nicht. Gucken wir erstmal. Dann nehmen wir hier dann stattdessen die Saryu. Ich hoffe, dass ihr EX-Char dafür okay ist. Auf hart. Und dann machen wir auf hart einfach. Und gucken wir uns das so mal an. Ob das gültig ist dann. Sollte aber gültig sein.
Here I go. That helps.
How annoying.
Woher kommt diese Techno-Musik? Wow, wie sie wieder hier landet, ne? Wollte nur gucken, ob das wirklich auf hart war oder ob ich das nochmal machen muss. Dann laufen wir nochmal hin. Ich hoffe, er erklärt mir jetzt nicht nochmal, wie Hidden Stories funktionieren. Very hard. Das müssen wir nicht nochmal jetzt machen. Very hard. Wir haben gerade gesehen, Water ist besser. Also machen wir mal erstmal auf Water. Obwohl, die sind auch alle schon auf Water. Passt also. Nochmal! Gut, ich hätte es auch normal gemacht, also daher. Beide falsch gelegen.
Here I go.
I'll cut you down.
Move.
So, und Dungeon the Dynasty oder irgendwas, ne?
Who are you?
How annoying.
Don't waste my time. Grant me strength.
So, das müsste alles sein, was wir brauchen. Und dann geht's gleich Storytime. Und wieder hier hinten. Ja, das hält uns jetzt nicht mehr auf. Wir haben beides gemacht. Witch's Excerpt, Chapter 1. Rumors. Feeling good about the upcoming test? I turned to see my best friend running up behind me as I hurried to the arcane experiments room. His hair was as unruly as ever. shooting out and away from his head, as if it desired to enter orbit. Are you really asking me that question? As I recall, I scored much higher than you on the last one. Yeah, but I'm going to make up for it this time. You better, because this is just getting embarrassing. We had bantered like this since the first day we met in the hallowed halls of the Magic Academy. Each semester we challenged each other to see who could score higher on the endless series of tests we were given, and each semester he somehow managed to keep up with me. I always found this fact supremely annoying, because I didn't see how he could possibly pull off such high scores while also being a complete slacker. This semester's contest was currently deadlocked at 5 wins each, and I had sworn to study even harder so I could pull away from him before things came to a close. Fortunately, the next test was in my best subject, so I felt confident I would be able to seal the deal. When I reached the experiments room, I found my classmates buzzing about in preparation for the practical exam. Our test today was all about transmutation, changing a thing of one substance into another. It was a tricky problem that required a number of delicate, subtle skills. Students who simply attacked it with raw magical strength would quickly find their efforts ending in failure. As the other students pulled out their various ores and plants, I slowly reached into my bag and removed a sleepy frog. I knew it was a risky move. Frogs are notoriously hard to transmute. But if I could pull it off, I would certainly have the final win I was looking for. I set the frog on my desk and began casting the spell. Light flowed from my staff and swirled around the animal, who seemed merely bored by the proceedings. As I worked, I began to form an image of the transmuted shape I was aiming for, being careful not to add too much or too little magic. I felt good, confident, almost cocky. But then everything went wrong. The magic I thought I had conquered suddenly yanked against their reins, and the slow trickle of power became a surging waterfall. A million different colors of light blazed across the walls as my staff began to shake in my hands. "Let go!" cried my professor as she ran toward my station. When I hesitated a fraction of a second, she slammed her hands on the desk and screamed again, "Now!" The moment I released my grip on the staff, the other classmates began to scream. The staff floated higher into the air, whirling like a maddened dervish as it poured more and more magic into the now very much concerned frog. The poor creature began to grow, swelling into the size of a watermelon, then a small dog, then a human, skin stretched, eyes bulged, screams rang out anew, and then it exploded. That was 3 days ago. Needless to say, I did not win the great contest with my best friend, but honestly, I have much bigger issues on my mind now, like the fact I have suddenly lost the ability to control even the smallest magical spell. As I hurry toward my room with my head hanging low, I hear students whispering behind me in the stairwell. "Hey, did you hear about the exploding frog thing? I know, it's so disgusting. Apparently, they were cleaning gunk off the walls for hours. Yeah, but do you know who's responsible?" I hear a giggle, then a whisper that sounds suspiciously like my name, and I suddenly want nothing more than to find a nice warm hole to crawl into and live in forever. Sao said she used to be pretty talented. Hey, do you think it's that omen thing? The one that makes you unable to use magic? I don't know, but I heard one of the older kids say that same thing. I knew exactly what they were talking about, we all did. Rumors of the omen had been swirling around the school since the day we arrived. A magic user's power is never more unstable than in the days leading up to their 10th birthday, and if they cannot gain control over it before the full moon rises in the sky, they will never be able to use their power again. I laughed it off when I first heard about it. We all did. But right now laughing is the furthest thing from my mind, because I had celebrated my 10th birthday just a few days ago, and now there was only a week left until the next full moon. Okay, sorry